The man prayed for death every day, living in constant agony. He was controlled by a mysterious species. He became a conscious corpse, aware, yet completely unable to control his own body. The boy once tried to save him, but his companion, Yo, refused and even threw a stone at the man. When the stone hit the ground, 3 massive insects suddenly burst out from around the man, part ant, part centipede. The boy was frozen in disbelief, but Joe explained that the man was nothing more than bait deliberately left behind by monsters to lure people into a trap. The boy couldn't accept it, but Joe told him that the dangers on the continent went far beyond this. Everything began 35 years ago, when a resource-rich continent mysteriously appeared. Adventurers called it the Holy Continent. Countless adventurers, driven by ambition and the promise of wealth, rushed in only to be devoured by monsters. As a result, rescuers emerged. They could create physical constructs through sheer willpower and became the most powerful beings on the Holy Continent. One day, the boy approached Yo and asked for help finding his missing parents and older brother. The boy was frail and sickly, fully aware that he didn't have much time left. If the payment wasn't enough, he said his life insurance could cover the rest after his death. He told Yo his family's story. After learning that the Holy Island had plants capable of curing illness, his parents and brother set out immediately, but they lost contact. The boy believed they had died. Then one day, his brother returned, covered in blood, sobbing as he said their parents were gone. After that, the brother trained day and night, earned an A-rank explorer badge, gathered companions, and set out again, vowing to bring back the fruit. From that point on, the boy felt that his brother had changed. After hearing the story, Yo agreed to help him find his brother. He took the boy on horseback and set out for the Holy Island. Once they entered the forest, they encountered monsters. Yo used his constructor abilities to eliminate them and explained that those who were controlled would become walking corpses, and that death was their only release. Yo's sensors detected the signal of an explorer badge, meaning the boy's brother was still alive, very close by. Suddenly, a report came from the forest. A 100-leaf bird nest had been discovered ahead. To ensure safety, Yo decided to leave the boy behind to wait. Not long after, the boy saw someone emerge from the woods. Thinking it was Yo, he was shocked to realize it was his brother instead. The brother took him to a hideout. Bones were scattered everywhere, piled high in the center, where pink flowers bloomed densely. The boy lowered his head and saw his parents' clothes among the remains. At that moment, his brother finally told the truth. The flowers would only bloom on piles of corpses. Even after absorbing the blood of countless bodies, it still wasn't enough. The brother lost control. He grabbed a bone frame and stabbed it straight through the boy's chest. Simply because their parents' bodies were insufficient, he killed his own brother. The boy couldn't understand. As his strength faded, he collapsed. The blood attracted the flowers, and the fruit finally ripened. The brother picked it and prepared to deliver the final blow. At that moment, Yo rushed back and immediately tried to treat the boy, but it was too late. Yo stared at the brother in fury and told him that even at the end of his life, the boy had risked everything to save him. Yet the brother believed that if his brother hadn't come, he himself could have lived longer. With his last bit of consciousness, the boy grasped Yo's hand and begged him to save his brother. He firmly believed that his brother was merely being controlled by an evil force, just like the others in the forest. He pleaded with Yo, insisting that his brother was a good explorer and didn't deserve to die here. Only after Yo agreed did the boy finally close his eyes in peace. He saw his parents waving to him in the distance, free at last from illness and reunited with them. Yo, overwhelmed with rage, struck the brother hard across the face. This was the true horror of the Holy Continent. The brother ate the fruit. His body swelled, his wounds healed, and his strength multiplied. But he was still no match for Yo and was knocked down within 2 moves. As he lifted his head, a massive shadow appeared.